Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has enjoyed themselves. I hope the day is going well. I hope that you've enjoying things. I hope everyone is happy and healthy and safe in these trying times that we are facing of being quarantined inside our homes and having to play video games. I have personally done everything I can with it and died. Go. Okay. Been playing a hell of a lot of video games with my friends. It's been an absolutely enjoyable time doing the grind in GTA. Armor Time has always been professing of his love of the grind in GTA, and it finally got. I will admit it stuck. Getting up in the morning and hanging out, and having my morning tea and hanging out with the family, playing video games. It's been delightful. Interesting how things like not your life or your priorities or anything can change, but that your norm can change on a moment's notice. Now that everybody's just staying in, and it's not just us. I mean, it's a multitude of people. And kudos to everybody that's doing that. So if you are able to work from home, or if you've decided to take time off, I applaud everybody that is doing that. If you are not able to, I understand that as well. And I don't discount that folks need to get to work and they need the money. That is not indicative of you as a person. That's indicative of the society that we live in. It sucks that some folks have to put themselves in jeopardy just because of the fact that if they don't go to work, that they don't have money, and then bills don't get paid, and then as far as I'm concerned personally, in a time like this, nobody should have to pay a bill. Nobody should have to worry about paying a bill. They should just worry about keeping themselves safe, keeping themselves happy. Happiness is one of the things that will help deter from dropping your immune system so you don't get ill. And I'm not saying that this is something that is just an illness. This is something very serious that everyone has to face. But I don't think that as a society that we should be putting anybody in jeopardy because of bills. I think that's a bullshit statement, or bullshit way that we have about us. And I'm not a huge fan of it. I have too many friends that live paycheck to paycheck, and I understand that very, very well. I've been there myself. I've been there a number of times myself, and it's not a fun place to be. Now, I've been over here to the graveyard. I did start a recording a little bit earlier. It did not go well. I kind of death looped, so I decided to kind of just stop it and start fresh. I want to go here. I didn't realize where I was. Circle of Power is there. That could give me... I'm looking for a village. That's more important to me than anything. Okay. Okay, so there is a thing here. That is definitely a building. I just want to get more points of interest that we can have to survive in. That looks like a village here. Or that's a graveyard. Another graveyard. Now, when we started... It said that we were at a village, which is right here, which is on the other side. We can happily go down there and check it out, but that's not going to really help us out too much. Well, yeah, we could go buy bottles and stuff, but I don't see a village in here, which I find kind of odd. This is a very odd starting biome. I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Village, village, village. Right there. Do I have anything over there? Not one fucking thing. All my save points are up in this way. Okay. Well, let's head there. It'll be south of us. Let's do it. Long quest today, just to get to a town. These are going to be the kind of episodes I'm going to be doing. Questing. Trying to get supplies, get the things I need. Not going to be fighting too much. Mostly just chatting for my own peace of mind. I had a lovely conversation with my mother this evening. It was nice. Just talking about family, having candid conversations about, heaven forbid if something happened to her, where she has some things, and it was not a conversation I wanted to have. I'm not going to joke. My mom is in her 70s, nervous, obviously, but she's she's isolated herself, my stepdad and her, for almost a week now. She's taking good care of herself, and that's part of her nature. She was been like this my entire life. When the shit hits the fan, she's one of those people that stays well and truly prepared. And one of the features I absolutely adore about my mother. But that also means that we haven't shied away from conversations like what we had today. In our life, very open, very candid, and it's something I always appreciated about my mother. Is that the fact that she is one of the funniest people I know, and brutal. You didn't fuck up as a kid. If I made a mistake or if I got in trouble at school, I never had to worry about that statement of wait till your father gets home. I had to deal with my mother right away, and you didn't want to mess up, so I didn't for the most part. If I did mess up, it was something that was absolutely an innocent mistake. But my mother put the fear of my mother into me at a very, very young age, and I'm very, very thankful because of that. I have the utmost respect for her as a mother and as a person, and also for women in general. I did not. Oh God, I wasn't raised. That you feared men, or men had all the power. My mother was the power of my family. She made the decisions. She was the one that could cook the food. She was the one that put me to bed. She told me how to brush my teeth. She was the one that raised me. So for me, the conversation was, like I said, it was something that we needed to have, but not one I wanted to have. I've done a lot of soul searching after that conversation with her tonight, and I'm glad we had it. It's nice to know that in a circumstance or in a case, if things happen and it went poorly, both her and I are of a similar mindset that we've had good lives. The frailty of life is something that I've always known about. I've lost folks very, very young. I had a girlfriend die years ago in an accident, and that was a tough one. But the weirdest thing is that I haven't been emotional in a very, very, very long time when it comes to losing anybody. I lost 2 grandfathers in a short period of time when I was 10. Fudge nuggets. Yeah, this is gonna suck. So I was deeply hurt after their passing, but my mom had very open and candid conversations with me about their loss, and that at a young age of 10, I came to the realization that being sad was not something that was important. Remembering, drop the re in front of it. Remembering them and being very positive about the memories you had, is what keeps them alive even after they've gone. And so I've kept that. Both my grandfathers are in the forefront of my mind on a regular basis. My son is named after both of my grandfathers. Both his names, his first and his last name, are both first names of my grandfathers. And he knows this, and he wears those names proudly. My middle name is actually one of my grandfather's names as well. My father's father, and my father's name is my middle name. So it's a badge that I wear very, very, very proudly, and so does my son. But since then, I've never gotten sad over the loss of somebody, which is odd, very odd. Because I know folks, people think you're broken if you don't cry when somebody passes away. I lost my grandmother just a few years ago, and I loved her dearly. But I, again, took those steps of keeping those positive memories of her in my heart, and she lives proudly in my memories all the time. And that's something that I don't think I will ever change. Even if, heaven forbid, like I said, something happened to my mother, I would cherish all of my memories of her, and I know that. The only thing I worry about, and to be 100% honest, is what the fuck am I doing? Is if something happened to my son. That's something I'd have a hard time with. And I'm not going to lie. What are we at for Power 101? That would be the hardest one for me to get through. Okay, that dude just wrecked them. I'm going to go down here and hopefully that there will be more stuff to gather. Thank you. And I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm trying to be very, very positive about this, and just so you understand, I'm not terribly nervous or worried or sad. Nothing. I'm actually really in a good space right now. The last few days of being at home, like I said, I've spent a lot of amazing time hanging out with my friends. Goofing and grinding in GTA has been a delight. Armor has a buddy of his, a real life friend, who has been hanging out with us as well. And he's delightful, and it's nice, I'm getting to know somebody else brand new. And he fits in just like anybody else in our ragtag group of friends. And it was neat too, because he doesn't know us other than that, we're friends of Armor's. And so the fact that we do YouTube and stuff doesn't really register with him. And he's like, oh, okay, cool, because he knows Armor does it. But it's not one of those things that, is high in his mind. We're just friends of Armor, which is cool. And I love it. And I like that. I think we get when I do this stuff, you can tend to get your head pretty far up your own ass sometimes. And you think, I'm a YouTuber, I make content. And, it's like, yeah, you sit down in front of your video game and you ramble on. And I understand that that's not everybody's cup of tea. I understand that some folks don't have the wherewithal to sit and talk and, be able to do this. But, it's mine. It's what I've got. But I don't think it's I no longer think it's something very, very important. It's just something I like to do. And, but I'm proud of it. Do we get anything more? Okay, another graveyard. Yeah. Aha, I see this. I know this one. We'll do that real quick. I could see the color change there. That was pretty easy to spot. Hopefully I got the side. Please let it be something other than a bag of gold. Gold amulet. Well, wearing purple stuff doesn't do us jack squat good. I don't understand why. I think it's I think that, well, let me just double check. What do they do? So this haste and critical is up. Okay, which is cool. Haste, crit, and regen are up. So then I look at my stats and my hit points and everything, and that's fine. That's where we're doing. So we will be able to hit for more. And that's good. So, I mean, those are not losses. Those are a bonus. Sorry about that. Made a foible. I actually said a name that I shouldn't have said, so I had to stop, pause, edit myself, and go way back. That's not what we were supposed to talk about. Give me a second here. Allergies cause me to have a slight tickle in my throat, and it makes me, when I talk too much, it gets a little bit. So try and stay away from that. Yeah, that's a circle of power, and I know it's going to be powerful and it's going to be above our pay grade, and all that's good. Might be something in here. That's the reason why I got to go up to it, hoping that maybe there'll be a hang glider up here. Hope beyond hope, or rains. If it triggers that it's the mountain of something or other, then great. If it doesn't, then I know it's not anything. But you got to do what you got to do here. You got to kind of gather what you can. I promise that in my next episode, I will be less focused on current state of affairs. It's hard not to be in the current state and the current times. It's everywhere. Oh God. I'm doing my absolute best to not pay attention to it. Well, within reason, obviously. Keeping up to date on the government stuff. Not keeping up to date on the social networking stuff. That stuff can go rotten hell. You can go to hell too. There's a lot of bad information, disinformation, and just garbage in general. And that tends to come out anytime that a horrible event happens. And I'm kind of numb to it by now. But not a lot of my friends are. So a lot of this stuff kind of gets banded back and forth. And I'm like, it doesn't need to be this way. And it's funny because some folks are of the mindset that this is, it's a non-issue. That it's just, simple. It'll be over in a couple of days type of thing and everything will get back to normal. Others are thinking that it's going to change everything forever. I'm kind of on a bit of both. The optimist side is hoping for something that will be nothing, in a few months. But I do believe that this is going to be a life-altering time. It has a weight to it that I'm not used to seeing. And if I lose folks from rambling like this, I understand. But I want to try to get it out. Some people keep journals, and this is how I keep track of mine. The other night, I was doing a recording, and I was saying, it's like, I could hear something outside. It sounded like trucks were going by. And I went and checked after I was done recording, and the street was just truck after truck after truck after truck after truck heading in towards Montreal. Next morning, the announcement comes out that the border was being closed between Canada and the United States. So kind of let me know that the night before that people in the know knew that this was going to be happening, and they were taking actions not knowing if it was going to affect business trade or just all trade or everything. So that it's a little eye-opening because, it still shows me that, businesses are getting first-hand knowledge of things before other people are. And I don't necessarily agree with that sentiment. I think everybody should be privileged to the information that's happening right now. Nothing. Hi. I am strange. I think it's all stuff that should be shared openly. And I don't know for sure. They may have been just trucks going by. Could have been anything. Who knows? I just happened to pay attention to it. And it could have been that I'm just being more sensitive to it because of the fact of that things are happening. But okay, get away from me. Jesus Christ. Get. You shouldn't be able to see me. I'm invisible. Jerk. At least I have 10 gold I can pay for rent. So I can turn it into day again. God, I didn't even think about that I might not have enough gold. Okay, we are headed here. I can see it on the map. Oh, I see that the nasal drip is starting again. That's why I started to record when I did, because I was like, oh, okay. My nose is finally clear. It's been, stuffed up, and I've been snorting back. Driving armor crazy. Just been going most of the day. And it's not, I'm not meaning to do it. I'm not trying to be gross, but I'm gross. But yeah, I was like, okay, finally. It's getting better. Which is good. Y'all are nice. You got something to say? I'm talking to everybody. No, I haven't found the gnome. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. Y'all don't happen to have some nice weaponry or anything for a ranger, do you? No? Stop bitching at me. Can't talk to the gem trader. These are pears, right? Lemons. lemonade. I could get ice biome is not too far away. We can go and get lemonade stuff to walk on lava. So that's still a thing we've learned. Still haven't found cocoa yet. Hot cocoa or hot chocolate. I haven't found the jungle biome. This is so fucking dark. Great. Piss off. Go away. I'm not fighting you guys. I'm a pacifist. Okay, I'm going to eat that while I can. I told you I was gross. I had to do it. I had to get it out. Are we good? We're happy, healthy. So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting weekend, I do believe. I have to figure out what's happening at work next week. I'm going to try to work from home if I can. If not, I might try to take some time off. We'll see what they will allow to do. Oh, they're fucking petrified. God damn it. That's not good. Okay, there's still some people here. Bed. Oh, well, they're petrified. Great. As long as the innkeeper's not petrified, I'll be happy. Because that would suck. Ooh, heart flower. And the person that sells the goods for the bottles. Hey. Hello, Varson. In. Please, please, please. Petrified. Son of a bitch. How about the shopkeeper that sells the bottles? Should be right here. Right here. That's a lot of people hanging out here. A gaggle. Uh-huh. Great. They're no help. Okay, got another one. What do we get? New? Okay. Not too far away. That's not too bad. We're going to have to go back down to here and do the other village. Yep. Everybody's frozen here. Son of a gun. I should have done it anyway. I knew that it was too good to be true. Where are we at? Let's just go here. Oh well. Enter another biome again. Hopefully these guys aren't frozen. I don't mind spending $10 if the day goes back. Let's go get the Melnier, whatever we want to call it. Bed. Should be over here. Man, we walk really slow too. At least they're not petrified. This is delightful. Part of me wonders if I should have just started here. You know, in the ice biome, but for whatever reason I thought we should start in the green one, but I second guessed it after the fact. When I went back to edit, I'm like, why was there a village? Why did I not notice this? Give me some money. This is a stick up. Yeah. Out of money again. Potions. Over here. Oh, I gotta identify something too. That's the other thing I want to do. Because I do have something in my inventory that I want to identify. So maybe it'll be something decent. You never know. Can you identify? Okay. Don't know what it was. What was it? Extraordinary Iron Mace, which is nothing we can use. So delightful. Great. Okay. I keep on forgetting we're in another biome. So I was like, why wasn't there anything there? Because you haven't played. Oh, there we go. Get this. However bottles you can. Done. Okay. That's interesting. I don't remember seeing lines of snow like that. Let's do this real quick. Go here. We're getting there. we're making headway, folks, and I'm taking my time. I'm just enjoying, as you can tell, just having a peaceful day, just relaxing, no stress. I'm not fussed. Ooh, we can do this real quick. Make bottles. Delightful. Make some potions. Not making any potions or life or anything yet. Let's get out of there. Get out of that. Okay, cool. No. Yes. Okay, get away, get away, get away. I should be able to outrun this for a little while. I'm okay. We're good. So yeah, next episode, like I said, I'm hoping to just focus on the game and not so much of my life. One of the nice perks of being stuck at home is I have nothing to fucking talk about. I haven't left the house since, well, I went outside briefly. I was trying to go to work one day, and it did not work out well because of my ankle. It's better now, by the way, if anyone is curious. And yes, I understand how silly it sounds that I keep on falling and hurting myself. Not my intention, trust me. Not my intention at all. Life is interesting. But I think sometimes those things happen. I don't know if part of it was me, putting it out into the, ether to say, I want to stay home for the week. Don't know. I have no idea. All I do know is that I hurt myself at probably a very critical time. I'm always that guy that believes that fate happens for a reason. And I'm pretty sure that a life lesson is happening to me here, and I'm feeling it, and I know it, and I like it. I don't know if I like it, but I understand it. Are these guys good? No, they're bad. I was going, I'm going to go up and say hi to them. I'm going to go talk to them. I'm like, you don't know them. You don't know them at all, Rivet. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. Like I said, Sunday's episode, I'm trying to try to be better. May take me a week or two to get my head out of my ass. I'm going to do my best to try to stay upbeat, positive. Trying to see the positive side of things. I'm trying. I thought that I was expressing some of that here today. Tough times, and I get it. I'm trying to be positive and upbeat about what I can. The only thing I can say is, I hope everyone that watches is safe and happy, that you have, loved ones around you. The people you care about are safe and happy and healthy, and that you are as well. I do appreciate everybody that comes out. I love all the comments. I love everything. I love the community that we have here. Again, so if this is a little bit morbid and morose at times, interesting times is what we live in, and I've never been one to shy away from talking about the things that frighten and scare or bother me. I haven't had much I had to address super critical in a while. So this is part of my animal, my critter that I am. So bear with me. It will get better. I'll be back to my old self very, very soon. Or it'll be just like this forever. But anyway, I'll see you guys in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.